Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Divine Truth Tarot. We're going to be checking in with the energies of the beloveds, divine feminine, divine masculines today to find out what's going on. I'm busy at work on your private readings, so if you booked with me this week, I'm working on those today. And I will have them to you by Sunday, no later than Sunday. So if you ever book a reading with me and I say it will be delivered the week of, it will be delivered up to Sunday, just so you guys know. And I am booking for next week, July 20th. So if you would like a reading, please go ahead and let me know, because I'm taking a limited number of readings each week. And as soon as I'm full, that will be it. And I will be taking the following week, the week of the 27th, completely off, as I will be out of town. So if you are wanting a reading, do let me know, because it's first come, first serve at this time. And then I'll be booking again that first week of August, I believe. I may be on the road for a little bit longer, so it may be a week or a week and a half, guys, before you're able to book with me. So please take that into account if you're wanting a reading. And I'm really just focusing on readings at this time. I will offer distant Reiki healings, but mostly just focusing a lot on my North Node readings. It was written in the stars. Those have been really popular. So if you're interested in what is that, take a look at my community tab. I just posted something yesterday to explain. And also check in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because on the community tab, I'm also posting in there about little mini readings that I'm going to start doing here and there. So those are going to be exciting and they're going to be really fun. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well. And if you're new, please have a look around, subscribe, like, share, comment. All of those things help the channel very much. And I'm very thankful for all of my supporters and everyone on this channel. Let's get going. I'm going to start by shuffling. We're going to check in first, actually, with... You know what? Okay, I wasn't going to use these cards, but they want me to check in with the Masculine Madness cards. So we'll check in with the energies of the masculines. As I'm shuffling, guys, I just wanted to note a few things about ascension symptoms. Ascension flu is highlighted right now, as are achy shoulders, achy back, sinus congestion, ringing in the ears, not just ringing in the ears, but also a feeling of fullness in the sinuses or sinus cavities, especially the front of the face, a feeling of fullness in the ears, just congestion in general, maybe runny nose or stuffy nose. And of course, as you can hear in my voice, throat chakra upgrades. So, especially for those of you who have recently spoken your truth and maybe not gotten back the response that you'd hoped or wanted, or just had some sort of interaction with your twin flame, or even anybody in the 3D, just understand that your throat chakra is going through some upgrades so that you can learn how to speak your truth. We have ear chakra upgrades. Yes, you have chakras in your ears, and you also have chakras in many places you probably didn't realize. So check in. And of course, as always, if you feel like you need medical care, see a doctor, please, please, please. Disclaimer. But if you know it's ascension symptoms, then just sort of hang in there, because I'm going through them with you. And that's why I haven't been so vocal lately, is I've been doing a lot of personal readings, and I can only do a certain amount of, I can only talk so much in one day before my voice gives out. Okay, so let's get going. I found what my soul was searching for you. So the divine masculine is saying, I know who you are. We've known that they're awake. You can deny that they're awake. That's really just denying that part of you that's awake. So know that they're awake, and know that they're saying, I've been searching for you and I finally found you. So there's sort of they're coming to this place on their journey where they're sort of surrendering. At this time, they're surrendering. They're not fighting as much as they were in the past. They're surrendering to the fact that they're part of a divine connection and that they have a mission to fulfill. You have no idea how badly I want to taste you. So yes, these sexual energies have been ramped up again recently, and many of you are feeling that as well. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm going through an awakening, divine feminine. I am awakening. I am awake. We do not deny that your masculine is awake. Again, guys, if you're denying your masculine is awake, not only are you blaming or shaming them, and they're going to feel that, but you're blaming and shaming yourself, because that is the masculine inside of you. We have masculine and feminine energies inside of us. So, I mean, do it if you'd like. Go ahead and do it if you'd like, but just know that as you do that, you're shaming yourself, and you're causing yourself to, you're taking away the healing and freedom that you deserve as well, divine feminine. So keep that in mind, okay? I miss your warmth. The divine masculine's feeling the cold shoulder. Many a divine feminine have walked away in order to work on themselves and their mission and their career. And we are deep, deep in our mission work right now, divine feminine. You've been called, the divine has called you to this, because what's happening is the masculines are awakening. And as the masculines are awakening, we had to give them the cold shoulder because they have to go through this alone. We cannot save them. We can only love them. We cannot save them. We cannot do the work for them. They have to do it themselves. We had to turn our backs on them. And likewise, they had to turn their backs on us, because if we were codependent on them for any reason, we are being shown now how that was not healthy, and that is not unconditional love. So the masculines had to turn their backs on us, and we had to turn their backs on them so that they would do their work. And finally, I shouldn't say that, that's judgment, that they would do their work and get to this place of awakening. Okay. Now, this has been coming up in a lot of personal readings for the divine masculines, stripping down feminine beliefs. The masculines are absolutely being forced by the universe, by their guides, by their higher self, to work on what they believe. Any mother wounds, any wounds against the feminine, anything that they've inflicted, any pain they've inflicted on you or any feminine in their lives, they're being forced to deal with it now, and they're being shown the error of their ways. And they're also learning to assimilate the inner feminine energies within them. So it's like getting out of that just logic, where it's like the drive to succeed and success. And what does it actually mean to be a man in today's society? What does it actually mean to be an awakened man, a divine masculine, who's in touch with his or her feminine side? What does that actually mean? So they're coming to this realization that there's more than meets the eye to being a divine masculine. You have to be in touch with the feminine aspect of yourself. I just want to escape. So many of them are still engaging in some form of mind escapism or addiction, unfortunately. So let's find out. Okay. We're going to look into the Keepers of the Light cards, and we're going to find out which God, goddess is walking with the twins at this present time. Okay, thank you. What happened there? That's interesting. Well, look at this. We have Mercury open communication. So Mercury just went direct a few days ago. Guess what? This is the divine saying communication lines have opened up. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So Mercury is the winged messenger. So I do feel a lot of this is going to be 5D communication. Now, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, guys, I'm not saying that you won't receive communication in 3D. In fact, many of you are emailing me. Not only look at the comments on the videos, guys. People are receiving communication in the 3D. I'm receiving... Remember, I don't know if you remember a couple videos back, I said that the divine masculines, I'm seeing one or I'm seeing a few write actual physical letters, old school style. And I had an email from a feminine, I will not disclose her name, of course, but her masculine was sending her actual written letters, many of them, okay, expressing his apologies, his sincerest apologies for what had gone down between them, and asking for forgiveness, okay, and talking about what he's been going through. This is huge. Guys, I'm getting these almost every day, at least multiple times a week. I'm getting emails like this, okay? So understand that communication is coming through, and the lines of communication have opened with Mercury going direct. Lady Nada, heart awakening. Yes, so beautiful. So as the heart is awakening of the divine masculine, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance, they want to come in and they want to give balance and receptivity to the divine feminine. Things are changing, guys. The scales are being balanced, the scales of justice, and the tides are turning. And I've been saying the tides are turning for quite some time. The divine masculine wants to come in with an awakened heart, with an open heart, with vulnerability that they maybe weren't able to show before. They miss the divine feminine. They don't like receiving the cold shoulder, okay? They're missing the divine feminine. Like, where have you gone? Where have you gone, and when are you coming back? So they're starting to realize that They're starting to realize that it doesn't serve them to close down their hearts, that it actually hurts them more. And lastly, we have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Masculines and feminines both, this is a mirroring card, are going through incredible transformational changes within, and they're connecting to their own inner Buddha. You are your own inner Buddha. You know that, right, guys? You are your own inner, you have your own inner GPS. You're your own system, your own little constellation, and your own little cosmos. And you get to create the world that you live in. You get to create it with your thoughts, with your belief systems, and you can change that at any time. Trust that deep connection you have to source, whatever source energy is for you, and just know that everything is happening for a divine reason. Trust yourself. Trust the answers that come up in meditation and quiet time and contemplation and solitude. Sorry, my kitty wanted out. Oh, he's been coming up in private readings lately. So if you guys have gotten private readings with me, you're seeing my Charlie kitty. He's currently hanging out in the room that I'm in, and he wanted to, he wanted out. He's just sitting there now. You know, cats are so funny. They're my spirit guides. Do you know I've had cats ever since I was born? I've never been without a cat. Never, ever, ever. I got a kitty when I was in college because I couldn't stand being away from animals. Oh my gosh, most amazing cat. He was my soulmate. Unfortunately, he's crossed the Rainbow Bridge and he's no longer with me, but he's no longer with me in this world, I should say. He's an amazing, amazing being. Such a cool cat. People that didn't like cats loved him. His name was Socks. He was an orange kitty, and he was orange and white, and he had little white socks, white little paws. He's a beauty. So we have 6 of Cups, memories from your history of childhood. Okay, this is all about the past. The masculines are going through this period of deep reflection and missing the feminine. I don't care what they're showing you on the 3D. I had communication with mine recently, and it was pretty cold and detached on his part. At least it was perceived that way from me, from my vantage point, where I poured my heart out and I basically got not much in return on the 3D. But this is the energy of them remembering the times that you've had, the experiences you've shared, the heartfelt connection, the vulnerability, the love. They're remembering the love. Okay. Spirit, what else is going on with the divine masculines? What's going on with the divine masculines? Queen of Swords. Independent experience, realistic witty. Okay, this is the queen. She can be the ice queen. She's all about logic and beliefs and objective decision making. But she's also about clearing the slate, right? Clearing the slate and clearing away all that doesn't serve you. So she is wanting to sort of, this is a crystal ball she's holding, and she's sort of saying, the masculines are realizing what doesn't serve them, and they're starting to erase it from their reality. They're starting to clear it away. I feel like this is brutal for them, and it's very challenging, and it's also extremely painful. But they're doing it anyway, and they're no longer looking away. They're looking clearly. They're seeing with clear eyes what they need to do in order to move forward, because this is like chariot motion right here. I mean, this is fast forward motion. So they see and they know what they need to do. And while they're doing this, they're remembering their divine feminine. And you're in the back of their minds, and they're going, if I have to do this to get to him or her, okay? And then we have the Magician coming up. You're ready, you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. This is all about instant manifestation. So be mindful of your thoughts, divine feminine, because you are acting as a mirror to your divine masculine. And as you understand that you have the powers of magic manifestation to bring in whatever you want, your heart's desire, in an instant. The veil is so thin right now as we lead up to Lion's Gate on 8/8. Please understand that there is this inherent magical quality right now that's sort of floating around in the cosmos that many are feeling. The veil is very thin. We have our Pleiadian cosmic cousins that are hanging around, that are assisting us on our journey. We have lots of benevolent beings and lots of guides that are here. Your ancestors have risen up to meet you and to serve you and to assist you and to help you and guide you on your journey. Your dreams are being realized. And as this is happening, the divine masculine needs to understand that this can happen for him or her as well. And so they're going to be looking at you. They're going to say, okay, well, what are they doing? And how do I know, how do I know that this is possible for me? Because what a lot of the divine masculine struggle with is the belief in this connection, the belief that this can work out, the belief that you can blast through the obstacles, the belief that the feminine will wait for them, the belief that in unconditional love, and they struggle with all of those things. So we have the High Priestess. Use your intuition, divine feminine. Use your intuition and your powers of manifestation. Okay? We've got the dreaded P word. Have patience. But this to me is really saying you're a magical being, divine feminine, and you need to really believe in yourself. Open up your third eye. Believe in the power of your own intuition to manifest that which you desire and to bring it into reality. You're also being asked to have balance. And I feel like this is balance in regards to the 3D and the 5D, but also balance in regards to don't do anything, don't throw yourself into any one thing right now. Have balance in all aspects of your life in regards to health, in regards to mental wellness, in regards to your connection, in regards to your love of self. Like, have balance for all of those things and make sure that you're not just putting too much effort or time or energy into just one thing. And just have balance in the sense that if you're balanced, okay, with your inner feminine, inner masculine energies, you're going to draw your twin to you that much quicker and that much more powerfully. Because your twin wants to show up as the King of Cups. He wants you to trust him. He wants you to respect him. And he or she, I'm saying he, but he or she knows that you don't necessarily trust them right now and that you don't respect them. They know this, they feel it. And you're being asked to open your heart. You're being asked to trust your partner at this time. You're being asked to forgive. You're being asked to trust. You're being thrusted, divine feminine, into this place of blind faith and trust, because that's the only way your divine masculine can show up in the way that you want them to. If you keep on pointing to them and you keep on pointing out their fallacies or what they did wrong, guess what? That's the version of them that you're going to manifest. You're actually going to manifest it because the power of manifestation is so strong right now. Okay, you want to manifest that? The divine, the universe will make sure that you see that and you feel that and you hear that and you experience that. So make sure that you're keeping your mind very positive, because whatever you think, you are going to create, okay? And that goes for you too. What version of your life, what version of yourself do you want to manifest? Do you want to manifest the version of you where you're struggling just because you've always struggled? Be careful of you using words like always or never. They're fake, they're lies, they're illusions, okay? Don't believe everything that you tell yourself. Don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you hear. And that's in regards to you as well. Sort through your belief systems and start to really drain away that which doesn't serve you, divine feminine. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, we have the energy of fire. So your masculine could be a fire sign, or you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But this is Sagittarius the Archer. They want you to look at the big picture. And again, make sure that what you see is what you want to be reflected in your 3D reality. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Do you want that to be reflected? Do you, like, for instance, let's say you have a physical ailment. Do you always want to have that physical ailment? Do you want to talk about it and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and I am, this is me? The more that you identify with that thing, the more you're going to see it reflected in your reality. So be mindful, guys. How am I talking to myself? How am I seeing my divine masculine? Do I want to see them as the King of Cups, or do I want to see them as a page? Why would you want to see them as the page, or as the fool, or as the player, or as the this or the that, or however you may have labeled them in the past? Rise up into your intuition and see their true essence. That's the unconditional love factor here, okay? I know I'm being a little harsh. This is Harsh Love, Divine Truth Tarot, but I feel like we need to hear it. And myself included, by the way. When I do these readings, I'm also talking to myself and my own inner critic and my own sort of ego. So I'm speaking to the ego right now to see if we can deflate the ego a little bit to get the real self to come out for all of us. Because as a collective, many divine feminines are exasperated on this journey right now and ready to just throw in the towel. Look at the bigger picture and see what's really going on here and see what really wants to be manifest, okay? I'm going to leave it there today, guys. I have a lot of readings to do today, so I want to save my voice. Sending you guys so much love. Take great care of yourself. Take great care of your connection. Take great care of your mission. And again, if you'd like a reading, I'm booking out for next week. And as soon as I fill up a certain number of slots, I haven't decided exactly how many, but then I'm going to be cutting it off, and I won't be doing readings for another week, maybe week and a half to 2 weeks maximum. Probably not that long, but at least for a week. So I'm booking out for the week of July 20th, and then I'll be taking the week of the 27th completely off from readings. So if you're interested, let me know. And if you want more information about my North Node readings, which have been so popular and so incredibly amazing, you can look on the community tab, and I just posted something yesterday that talks all about them. So looking forward to hearing from you guys, and I'm sending you guys well wishes for this Tuesday. Have a beautiful, blessed day wherever you are. I'll see you soon.